coming out of the tunnel, and Buxton in their blue and white, dark blue and white socks, Kettering in all red. Lining up in front of us, your referee this afternoon. It's his first game involving Kettering is Harry Jones, and alongside me now, John's toddled off, is Gary Foreman. Good afternoon, Gary.
Good afternoon, Paul, and good afternoon all you listeners to a vibrant Latimer Park. Decent crowd in this afternoon so far. It's been quite busy on the turnstiles and on the table outside the turnstiles. Lots of programmes being sold, and looking forward to seeing two teams that are in a little bit of form all of a sudden. Won the last two games in the league, so who's going to get a third win this afternoon?
And that will be a throw-in 3/4 into the Kettering half on this right-hand side. 0-0 here at Latimer Park. You'll listen to Poppy's TV audio, sponsored by Elgood's Brewery, your local brewers. The ball comes in by the 22, headed out by Cooper. Not far enough as it's a goal. No. Unbelievable. I thought that was in. Girolamo hit one. It looped over Harrison Folkes. It hit the bar. Came down a la Jeff Hurst. They all thought it was a goal. The linesman said no. But that I'd like to see again, Gary.
Yeah, it was a let-off, I suppose. A big scare for the Poppies, that was.
Down here on the right-hand side, but it is Buxton going forward again. And it is that man, Girolamo, puts in a shot, and it comes off the 22, fires one, and Brad Jackson could have done better there with a little bit more time. He sends it blazing over the bar. Cooper with the free kick on the far side, halfway in Buxton's half. Ball comes in, Gascoigne flicks it on, and that goes away for a goal kick. Cooper gets the headed ball to Maguire. He heads it down but gives the ball away. It's flicked over this side here to Jackson. Jackson outside the penalty area. Now he comes inside. Might try a shot at the near post. Ball comes in, but it comes off sharp. Cleared by Kettering. Bennett gets it in the middle of the park. Sends it long for Sheriff. There's a chase between Sheriff and Conroy. There's nobody else with him. There is now to Maguire. Maguire outside the end of the penalty area. Might come inside, might try a shot. There's Maguire, shoots, and that just goes wide. And it comes off a Buxton player for a corner. Plays the ball back to Miles. Miles now going on the run. He's got the two around him again. Doing their homework are Buxton on the overlaps that Kettering create. It's still Miles with it. And it's right in the corner quadrant at the moment. There's two around there and a bit of hoofing, and Kettering can't get the ball. They can. Sherry puts the ball in here, shoots straight at Richardson, who catches it at his near post, delivers the ball strongly. Now there's the chance for Buxton going forward with Brad Jackson. Kettering back in numbers though. He's outside the penalty area on the right hand side. Going to put a ball in. He does. Flicked out and then cleared by Sharp. Hull returns it to McCourt in the centre. He might try a long ranger, doesn't. Gets it to Girolamo. He plays it left footed, but headed by Miles to Sheriff, but he takes a bit too long. And Kirby puts the ball in here. Harrison Folkes calls, catches it on the centre, on the penalty spot.
The right footer. Di Girolamo's come over to have his input, but he retreats back into the penalty, or the edge of the penalty box, and it's going to be Barnett with his left foot over the bar.
Yeah, sailed over. He can't get there. Buxton seem to be getting the ball at the moment as Storer tries to intervene. It's back with Gascoigne. There is Bennett. Bennett does well, flicks it through. Can it go over the top? It can. Can Sheriff get there? He does. There's nobody with him at the moment. He's down by the corner line. Does excellently there, Sheriff. Ball comes in through here. Must be a goal. It's a goal. 1-0. Well, the ball is in the net. And it looked like the ball may have gone out of play. A lovely work, though, from Sheriff. Fed the ball through for a tap-in for Bennett. We all thought it was a goal, and it wasn't.
No, I was keeping an eye on the linesman. It was a good clever move by DeCarry Sheriff, turning Conway inside out. But I thought that it might have crossed the line, and I was looking at the linesman before the cross came in.
So the long throw-in time here from Sharp. First one, and I do know they've been looking at the long throws Talking to their media guy before the game, they were looking at Kettering Town's long throw-ins to see what happens. A flick on there, and the header by Gascoigne from the flick on is easily caught by Theo Richardson. Forsyth, who's joined Kettering permanently, if you've been looking at the website, which is good news. Flicks it on to Bennett, to Sheriff. Sheriff now, there's only Keaton Ward in the centre. Maguire joining him. Here's Maguire. Maguire takes a touch, might try a shot, and again might try a shot. Does another double touch there, gets it back to Sheriff. Did ever so well, did Maguire. Ball comes in. There is Keaton Ward. Hits the pole, my goodness me. Everybody there thought it was going to go nowhere, and somehow it hits the inside of the post and bounces straight into the arms of Richardson, who thought, what's this doing here?
Yeah, it was to carry Sheriff with, well, it was a cross. Let's not pretend it was anything else but a cross.
It's going to send Brad Jackson away, but Sharp is with him. Well done, Reece Sharp. He sends it long here for Keaton Ward. Now, Ward is outside the penalty. There's nobody with him, though. There's two in the penalty area now. Here comes Sharp. Gets it through to Maguire. Maguire plays it long for Ellis Miles. Miles on the byline, puts the ball in. There's Storer. Storer coming in here. And I'm not quite sure what he was trying to do there. If he was trying to flick it over or what. Richardson with it. Sends it to the right-hand side, but Sharp is there. He wins the header, gets it to Ward. He's beaten to it, though, by Brown. Puts the ball through to Jackson. Jackson in the penalty on the right-hand side. Beats one, beats two. Ball comes in. Must be a chance here. It is. Goal. No! How on earth that was missed. It was rather like the Boston second goal, where it was going to creep in at the near post to Harrison Folks' right-hand side, and this time the ball came out and was cleared when a tap-in seemed certain.
Yeah, De Girolamo, that was again, I mean, he's hit the bar, we thought it was in, and now he's hit the post and we thought it was in. But inside of the post, and the ball pops out, and the Poppies get away with a second time. But Buxton coming again, long shot in, and Folks having to dive to his left dramatically to make the save, push it round for a corner.
If that was on target, from our angle we can't tell, but seeing that he made the diving save, it must have been. It was an excellent effort. The ball gets to Storer. Storer going to deliver it. He does. Headed on to Sheriff. There is Bennett. Hits it across the goal mouth, and goodness knows how that wasn't tapped in, and the ball actually ends up on the far side and goes for a throw-in. With a sustained pressure here from the Poppies, and Maguire is this time over it, but he's going to leave it for Ward to come to. Will it be a short one? Not sure. Brown goes down to stop the short corner if there was. So Maguire leaves it for Keaton Ward. On the far side, plays it though to Maguire. Maguire comes inside, got space here. Can he get one over? He can towards that back post. There is Gascoigne. It's a bit too much for Gascoigne. Puts the ball in. Great save there from Richardson. Catches it at full stretch. The cross from Gascoigne. And this chess game continues as Girolamo puts the ball through to Jackson. Jackson goes on the outside of the penalty area. Plays it towards that back post. Free header. Must be a goal here. Comes in. No, it just goes over as Ackroyd there had a chance to power it into the net. And probably deservedly so. And there's Sheriff. Gets it to Storer. Storer comes inside. Storer does ever so well there. Plays it square to Sheriff. Sheriff not a long range. He gets it out to Ward. Ward outside penalty. Tries a long range as a ricochet to Bennett. Bennett can't get a shot in here. Here is another block there. Takes out. That was the chance there. He got one straight in the gentleman's region. It's being helped up. They're counting them now as he gets up. And that's going to be painful. As Kettering come forward again with Storer. And Granite's probably.
And it's going to be Keaton Ward over that far side, halfway in the Buxton half, to bring this cross into the penalty box.
Ward then puts it in there. There's Gascoigne. Gascoigne goes down and boom. Oh, it comes in. A goal kick. I thought Gascoigne had got through. Ward goes over there in front of the Kettering fans who are encouraging the team. They try to be the 12th man. They were so successful in doing that against Boston. Can they suck one in here for Lee Glover's side as Ward puts it towards that back post? There's for Si trying to get there. Sheriff picks it up at the back post. He got Conway sticking to him like glue as usual. He's got 3 round him, has Sheriff. Gets the ball back to Storer. Good ball there. Storer puts it in low to Maguire in that penalty area. Maguire turns, puts him his other foot there, headed out, and that was good work from Buxton. Maguire tries to retrieve it, and the foul in the process on Ackroyd. And it's out wide on the far side. Exciting stuff this for the neutral. Frustrating for the Poppies. And Buxton come away again with a very good ball here to Barnett, who's unmarked. He's going to close the ball down. Comes in here. A 1-2. Cleared by Cooper. Good work there, but it only goes to Conway. Traps it. Might try a long range. Doesn't. Plays it out wide. In comes Kirby. Back to McCourt. McCourt plays it to well, I won't describe that one as Girolamo puts it into orbit. We should be covering that game for you, Ed Palmer and myself. As the ball comes in from the corner back post here, it could be a goal, and that's a free header, and that goes over. And anything on target there, and Girolamo would have put them ahead.
Yeah, he's having one of those afternoons, isn't he? Hit the post, hit the bar. That was a decent chance to score from a header. Not going right for him so far today. Hopefully that will be the case until the end of the game as well.
Throw in to Buxton. Kirby. It's the ball to Barrett, back to Kirby. Kirby sends it wide on the far side. Good ball to Jackson. Sharp gets there first though. Heads the ball on. He's fouled in the process. Now that is a poor one. And down goes Brown. Simulation by Brown. And Brown should be off.
He's worried about his second yellow.
He's worried about his second yellow. That's why he's gone down. And I think I don't think that's going to save him. I don't know. The referee's got his hand in the pocket. He's looking over there. The Buxton player surrounding the referee. Cries of off, obviously, from the Kettering fans. Brown has gone down like a sack of taters, and the one that was injured is up. So Brown getting the Oscar for trying to save his afternoon's work. Will the referee be fooled by it? Now, what was the referee going to do here? It's definitely a booking, and if it is, then he has to go off the park. But we will see.
Yep,
he's off.
Card, he's off.
Referee hasn't actually shown the red card there, has he?
Well, he's not shown the red card, but it's his second yellow. And Brown.
Are we sure he was booked earlier, Paul?
Yep.
Are you sure? Because it looks like he's trying to come back on.
He's coming back on, so I don't think he was.
As we're getting nearer to the end of this game, it's been a good game. Lewthwaite beaten to it, but it goes out wide to Maguire. Maguire now bearing down on the Buxton half. Beats 1, beats 2, beats 3. Passes the ball to Storer. Storer plays it out wide to Maguire. He's continued his run. He's got Sheriff with him, but Maguire turns. Still Maguire turning. And a corner for Kettering. Great work from Maguire, who was being pushed and shoved and put everywhere. Is this the moment? Is this the minute? Is that fat lady out there? Have we got the cigars ready? We will see as man of the moment, Funtime Frankie, comes over to take this corner in the dying embers of this competitive game against two good, I'd say, mid-teams in this division, both at the wrong end of it. But we will see as Maguire's corner comes in. It's a poor one. And there goes the full-time whistle. And that corner wasn't what we expected. But a hard-fought 0-0 draw. And Kettering get a point in a very, very competitive fixture.
Yeah, I think it's a fair result. A point for each team. Scoreline's a little bit puzzling in terms of no goals, where there's plenty of goal malfaction, but not to be in terms of either team getting on the score sheet. But it's another point in the bag as far as the Poppies are concerned.